All right, so you're thinking about a trip to Berlin. We're not just going to give you a list of things to see. We're giving you the playbook. This is how you really get a handle on the city, especially on your very first trip.
You know, that quote just nails it. Berlin isn't one of those cities that just lays itself out for you on a pretty postcard. Nope, you have to uncover it. It's a city of old Prussian palaces, raw Cold War scars, and this incredible, vibrant street art scene all sort of piled on top of each other. So let's dive in and figure out how to peel back those layers one by one.
Okay, so you've just landed. That first hour, it's pretty crucial. We're going to make sure it's smooth and smart, so you're not wasting a single second before you really start exploring.
Your very first decision in Berlin can save you a ton of time and money. Now, your first instinct might be to just grab a taxi, but honestly, unless you're wrestling with a mountain of luggage, that's a mistake. The smart move is the Airport Express train, the FEX. And here's the real pro tip. Buy a Berlin ABC ticket. The airport's in Zone C, and forgetting that is a classic tourist mistake you're now going to avoid. And look at the payoff for that smart decision. In about 23 minutes, that's it. You're at Berlin's main station, the Hauptbahnhof. And from there, you're plugged right into the city's amazing transit network. It's just so fast, so efficient, it really lets you hit the ground running. And that thinking carries over to how you get around the city itself. Look, Berlin is a public transit city, period. The network of U-Bahns, S-Bahns, trams, buses, it's incredible. Renting a car here, it's basically just a tax on your own happiness. You'll spend way more time stressing about parking than actually seeing anything. Okay, so where should you set up your home base? This really comes down to the kind of trip you're after. If it's your first time and you want to be near all the big sites, Mitte is perfect. But if you're here for the food scene and the nightlife, you should definitely look at Kreuzberg or Friedrichshain. The real key, no matter where you choose, is to stay near subway station. Do that and you're golden. And now for the main event. Berlin's landmarks are kind of spread out, but with just a little bit of strategy, you can see all the big ones without feeling like you're in a mad rush. This right here is your essential half-day walking tour. The pro tip for the Brandenberg Gate, go really early in the morning or late at night. You'll avoid the huge crowds. For the Reichstag building, you absolutely, positively must book your visit to that glass dome way in advance online. Don't even think about just showing up. And for the Holocaust Memorial, please give yourself some time. It's a powerful, moving experience that you just can't rush. You know, to really get modern Berlin, you have to understand the wall. The East Side Gallery is a must-see, and again, mornings are your best friend for getting great photos without the crowds. Checkpoint Charlie, well, it's super touristy. Treat it as a quick photo op. But if you do just one history museum on this trip, make it the Topography of Terror. It's built on the site of the old Gestapo headquarters, and it's just an incredibly powerful and well-done museum. Okay, listen up. This is a major planning alert that could save you from a lot of frustration. If you've got the German Historical Museum, the DHM, on your list, you really need to know what's going on with it right now. So here's the deal, and this is crucial. The main building, the one with the huge permanent exhibition on German history, it's closed for a massive renovation. What is open is the modern Pay building next door, and they have some excellent temporary exhibitions. So just make sure you check what's on before you go so you know what to expect. Now, if you're planning on hitting a lot of museums, this pass is your cheat code. Seriously. For €32, the 3-day museum pass gets you into over 30 museums. If you think you'll visit even just 3 major ones, it pretty much pays for itself. It's a fantastic value. All right, let's switch gears and talk about culture you can actually taste. First up, currywurst. This isn't just some snack. It's a Berlin institution. It's the perfect, savory, quick bite to grab while you're out exploring. Next, doner kebab. Now, while it has Turkish roots, the doner as we know and love it today was pretty much perfected right here in Berlin. It's arguably the city's most beloved dish, and you can find incredible doner stands on almost every corner. And this is a truly unique Berlin thing. A Spati is basically a late-night convenience store, but it's so much more. It's a social hub. The culture is to just grab a cheap beer, sit outside with your friends, and hang out before you head to your next spot. It really feels like the pulse of the city's social life. If you've got an extra day, taking a trip out to Potsdam is an absolute must. But you have to plan it smartly, or you could end up wasting the whole day. And here it is, the single biggest mistake. The biggest gotcha that travelers make when they go to see Frederick the Great's incredible summer palace, Sanssouci. This one little detail can literally make or break your entire day. Pay attention here. You cannot just show up and wander into Sanssouci Palace. It doesn't work that way. Entry is by a timed ticket only, and they sell out. The most important thing you can do is book your ticket and your time slot online well in advance. If you don't, you run a very real risk of getting all the way out there and not being able to get in at all. Now, getting there is the easy part. Just hop on the S7 train line or a regional train from one of Berlin's main stations. It's a nice ride, takes about an hour, and once you get to Potsdam station, the park is either a short bus ride or a really pleasant walk away. Okay, so we've covered the logistics, the big sights, the food, the culture. Let's put it all together into a simple, no regrets 3-day plan. Day 1 is all about Berlin 101. In the morning, you'll tackle that classic loop we talked about, Brandenberg Gate, the Reichstag, the Holocaust Memorial. In the afternoon, maybe take a stroll down Unter den Linden and pop into one museum on Museum Island. Then you can finish the day with a great dinner right there in the central Mitte district. Day 2 is all about the wall and the amazing energy of modern Berlin. You'll start at the East Side Gallery, grab an awesome lunch in the super cool Kreuzberg neighborhood, and then dive deep into that history at the Topography of Terror. And for the evening, you can really soak in the local vibe at a Späti or a bar by the canal. And day 3? Day 3 is your choose-your-own-adventure day. Are you a total museum nerd? Awesome. Put that museum pass to work. Do you want to just feel the local vibe? Go get lost in the charming streets of Prenzlauer Berg. Or maybe you just want to relax? You can head to the massive Tiergarten Park or the incredible Tempelhofer Field. It's an old airport they turned into a giant public park. It's amazing. So there you have it. A strategic guide to getting the absolute most out of this incredible, complicated, and fascinating city. It offers so much, from monumental history to these quiet, beautiful neighborhood moments. So the only question left is, with your 72 hours, which layer of Berlin are you going to uncover first?